Warning: the stunts you are about to see are performed by trained professionals. Do not attempt to reenact or recreate them at any time. And remember, if you want to race, keep it on the track.
So this week we're back at the fabulous Willow Springs Motorsports Park. And for all you NASCAR fans, I figured it was about time to step our game up and allow our drivers to do a little oval track racing.
Welcome back to this week's NASCAR Street Kings Challenge. We're coming out towards the end of this racing competition, but this week I decided that I would put you guys out for an oval racing challenge. Are you guys ready to race?
Yeah.
Great. Get in your cars, get ready, and I'll meet you at the oval track.
Now we're at the quarter-mile oval track, and we'll be doing a 10-lap oval today.
NASCAR style. Fastest time brings it home.
We're going to do this as a competition for hot lapping. It's a flat oval with very, very little, if any, banking. The trick here, good entry, smooth turn, good exit.
Pretty excited about it. I've always wanted to do something like this.
You know, I've never done this oval before. I'm really excited about this. This is a good event for my car.
This is the first competition we've done where my car's lateral grip will really help. This car, the WRX, will really do well.
So my car's been sitting for a couple of years. You know, just recently resurrected it. My suspension just over that time just really got shot.
So we're going out for the pacing right now. I'm going to put a little strategy in here, go in the back of the pack, figure out my line without these guys watching me and without them seeing how it's done.
Well, as you can see out there, the pace car is a 350Z, just like mine. Good driver behind the wheel, so I think we ought to get a good idea of what time should be.
I'm in the middle of the pacing lap. It seems like I'm going to go a lot slower than what I anticipated.
The pacing was good. We had a bit of a parade lap side by side. It was cool. It was a nice way to get used to that track. I've actually never been on that oval, so it was a nice way to get a feel out the oval without having to go all out. I'm driving around, everybody's doing nice circles, and then all of a sudden I lift off and I had oversteer. I got off throttle oversteer big time, and I just did almost a 180.
I was falling behind Dan, and that'd be kind of fun to hit him, but I decided not to.
During the practice run, we watched the Subaru spin out. I was pretty excited about that. I thought that was going to be a hard vehicle to beat. Hopefully during his actual run, he'll spin out again.
I thought Daniel spinning off was pretty funny. Wouldn't have expected it from an all-wheel drive Subaru going that slow. But you know what they say about the driver. They
saw that I spun. It was really not even at full speed, so they're all kind of giggling and laughing about it. And that just makes me more angry. I just want to go out and beat everybody when that happens. Pace laps feel pretty good. It's a little hard to tell because we're not going fast enough to really push the traction limits of the car. But I think I know what gear I'm going to sit in and how I'm going to drive this. The fact that I've got a lot of motor lets me pull one gear through the whole thing, and the less shifting I do could result in smoother driving. We'll just have to see when the speeds get up there.
A little bit dirty, but it's less dirt than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So a dirty track can lead to messy results. But when we come back, Douglas takes to the oval.
Consistency is key when driving a multi-lap oval race. Every little mistake is hard to make up, so you've got to be smooth and not get too greedy. There's nothing more American than NASCAR-style oval racing. Chevrolet, Hendrick, all those guys winning in Chevys. It's about time to keep that tradition rolling. I'm ready to go. Truth is, I used a little bit of a trick on this one. Running staggered tire pressures. Basically, the car is going to constantly be loading onto the right side of the car. So a little more tire pressure on the right side, a little less on the left, will help this car track a little smoother, keep grip all the way around on all 4 tires. Should help for a very clean and smooth race. Car's turning in good, I'm off the corner good, it's stable. I don't see how I can lose.
Well, this guy is like, he is NASCAR. 101. It's not his events. In a Z06, I don't know what he'll win.
The car feels really good off the turns. The big secret is I can develop quite a bit of speed in that short straightaway. So tapering off the speed, roll in high, let the car decelerate, apex late onto the far corner, and make a clean exit out. Consistency is key on a multi-lap race, and the car feels stable, it's turning good, it's getting off the corner good.
He's going kind of slow, doesn't he?
Yeah, why is he going so slow?
That way, huh?
Yeah. Smooth, anyway. I mean, he's smooth, so seems like lately smooth has been fast.
It always is. This is a pace car, fast car.
You know, I felt pretty good about how I ran. It's a little dusty out there. The car felt great. I couldn't have asked for more. I was a little bit on the conservative side just because, again, if you throw it away, you're not going to get anything, and you're going to be in the dirt. Could I have driven a little harder? Maybe, but I think my consistency is what's going to hold me in a good standing. So what I've done is put the benchmark high enough that the other guys have to take chances, and if they mess up, they're done. So you were betting I was going to spin the car, huh?
All right, here goes.
If there's one thing us American drivers know is ovals. We can drive in a circle. Now, I'm not saying I can turn right so good. I can turn left.
Douglas has just set the bar with a solid run.
The Corvette was a little scary, but I didn't seem to do too well out there. I'm really excited about taking my car on the oval. Been excited about doing this, and let's see what happens.
See? Well, the key there is, you got to remember, the key is smooth and consistent. Yeah. If you throw it away, throw it away. He needs to smooth out a little bit. There he goes, but he's running a good line.
Out in the middle of the run, every lap seems a little bit faster than the first one. It's pretty unique. I just want to make sure I can hold it, I don't spin out.
The problem is I was working with him earlier about smoothing the steering out, and that may, see if you look at his front tires, see him still sawing a little, but he's better.
I just got done. I feel great. The car handled really well. The aero I think helped a lot. It was a good run. It took me a while to get it down. To tell you the truth, it was maybe the last 3 or 4 laps where I really felt comfortable and I figured out what I needed to do. So I think I could have got a way better time, but I think that time will hold up with these guys anyways.
Justin's Honda handled good enough to move him into first place.
Everybody that seemed to go before me, there was nothing to see. I don't want to say it's a boring, bland type thing, but there's no action. It's just a car going around that all looks slow. So I haven't learned anything.
I don't know what I think yet. I feel like I should be able to do good on this, but can I push it hard enough without breaking it loose? That's the question.
You know, I'm just going to run it as fast as I can. I think I'm going to go into third after the straights and then downshift into second around the turns. But I got to feel for what's fastest. I got to get a couple laps under my belt faster at speed just to see what I'm going to do.
A good sign is it's not exciting. He's real consistent, he's smooth. But see how early in he is? I think he's giving a lot up there.
Oh, the steering rack. My gearing is odd because I can't really get it into third and I'm running high RPMs at second. This is kind of interesting. The shift's going to be important here on this.
See, he got a little blip of brake because he wasn't comfortable. If he'd roll that line higher, he could roll it in, let it decel on a wider line, and then come down to the bottom when he's lost some speed in it. He's got his grip back.
This feels good. My car is sticking. I'm giving it good throttle around the bends. My car is sticking. I feel like I got the apexing right. You know, I'm late apexing. I'm coming out strong. This is feeling good.
It felt good, man. At that oval, it's a strain on the body. You're constantly in those same turns. Holy man, that was unexpected.
I'm happy. I mean, it went smooth.
I think it'll hold up against some of them, yeah.
Everybody has the fear of DQing, spinning out, and then just blowing that run. I had a good, clean run.
I think I could do it faster. I know I can do it faster if I had another shot. I felt good, though.
Mark's run was only good enough to move him past Justin and into second place.
Coming up, Eric looks to take the lead in the challenge, while Blythe comes up a little bit short, and Albert can't seem to keep his car on the track.
I'm a little bit nervous with the drifting differential I have in there. My car tends to want to just keep going straight sometimes. And this is not the course to go straight off the side. I'm going to take a little bit different line than the other guys. My car is 140 horsepower. I'm way outmatched here, so I'm just going to have to drive it as hard as I can, all the way to the edge of the track every time, and hopefully come out decent. I mean, I'm shooting for first like I always do, but I want to come in at least mid-pack, and I'll be a little pissed if I don't.
Let's see how the drifting dynamo does. That looks kind of conservative.
He's back, though.
Yes, he is. Well, are we sure that's Eric driving?
Yeah, it's no drifting.
Yeah, the tail's not out.
Yeah, he wants to.
Sliding here into the drifting.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure he is. Yeah, his car is too. Tired, and I'm out of breath right now. That was hard. Wow, I know I was like wrapping second out in third and carrying third for a while. And I think all these guys have been in second gear. And when it would try to step out and drift on me, I just let it hang a little bit, step in the gas, and use that to slide me around those corners and get more speed. I drove my car to its limits. These guys aren't driving that well, so I think I got mid-pack somewhere. I don't think anyone drives their car as hard as I drive my car. I think that's why I'm winning this race. No one pushes it.
Eric has pushed his car to the limit to take over the first position.
I'm gonna spin out. I'm gonna push it too hard. Cold tires. I'm probably gonna spin out. That's my prediction. For this event, I'm gonna try to leave the traction control on and see what happens. I'm not in first place right now. What am I gonna lose? I'm just gonna push as hard as I can. Hopefully not go off the cliff. That's my goal. Don't go off the cliff. Yeah, my strategy for this event is just staying on the track. Part of the track's kind of scary when you look over the edge. It's about a 20-foot drop. My main goal is to stay away from there.
going fast.
Yeah.
That car can do it if he can drive it. It looks fast. He should be gassing right now, though.
What I'm wondering is if he's going to have any brakes left about lap 7.
For this event, I felt I should have left the traction control off because exiting some of the corners, traction control was kicking in and inhibiting the gas from getting fully on. I could have put it on a lot quicker, sooner.
The traction control must have limited Blythe's performance as he currently sits in last place.
I'm going to try to push it as hard as I can, try to figure out, you know, how fast I could actually take it with this suspension, and you know, we'll take it from there.
There's got to be a spin on this one, at least sideways.
Someone had to do it.
He was coming in hot that time. Hopefully it put enough fear in him that it'll hold back just a bit more.
No, it puts desperation in him.
Just totally lost traction right there coming around the first turn. I was trying to take it too hard and, you know, just slipped out. You know, to stay in this competition, I think I'm just going to have to take it a little bit slower, you know, and just try to pace it really, and just, you know, try to get at least a decent time. Hopefully I won't get last.
Albert lands in last place as he couldn't complete the challenge.
When we come back, Jason finally has a flawless race, while Daniel attempts to not spin out during his run.
I'm really ready for this event. The 350Z should be perfect for this. It goes through the corners really nice and flat.
Yeah, smooth is going to be fast.
That car should be quick.
Car handles really well. Comes off onto the straightaways nice and hard.
He's got a lot of grip with that car.
It felt real good. I had one little bobble and that one cost me.
I bobbled it there on one lap, but caught it pretty quickly. I think I finished, again, in the top 3.
I figured I had to go for it though. I had to push it a little bit.
Even with a slight bobble, Jason moves into second place.
On the pace lap, I was probably going about 7/10. I made a mistake in my driving, and I think everybody saw me spin, and I tried to use that to my advantage and get in their head a little bit.
You know, he's got the 4-wheel drive. That's definitely a plus point, because he could dominate on this one, but him spinning out, that's a good thing.
I don't know how you go out for a pacing lap and spin your car out. I don't know how bad you got to drive to do that, but I'm finding a lot of amusement in this.
You know, it was a bit of a mind game. I wanted them to think that I couldn't drive oval, that I don't know how much it actually really affected the competition for the oval, but I figured it put a little doubt in their mind that I was even good at driving oval. I don't have any experience on ovals. This car is really set up to do well on holding lateral G's, so I think as long as I'm smooth, I should do pretty well. Hopefully a top spot.
See, he seems fast. Yeah, that does seem fast.
He does, well, we'll see. Yeah, he's pretty quick on those straights.
The SoCal Subi's WRX is set up for lateral grip. That's what it's set up for. It's set up for doing big track stuff. It's set up for doing oval stuff.
I think he's staying a little bit wide because he's worried about the dirt, but I didn't really feel it too much down there.
My strategy was to build it up slowly So as I'm going around, I'm kind of going a little faster this lap and the next lap a little faster until I got to basically the 100% pace. And then the last couple laps, I tried to go 110%. That felt good. I don't know that I could have gone any faster. I always have respect for Circle NASCAR, Sprint Cup. Those guys are some of the best drivers in the world. So it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I'd like to do some more oval. Next time I need a better head restraint though. Maybe one of those neck braces. All right, thank you.
Daniel holds it together with the fastest time in the competition, taking the lead.
Welcome back. Now that you've each completed the 8th mile 10-lap oval challenge, let's take a look at the leaderboard and see exactly how you did. So, after the judges have tallied everything up, Daniel, congratulations. That $25,000 is still up to grab. And I know none of you want to walk away without getting that money. So once again, guys, get in your cars, get them tuned up, and I will meet you back for the next week's Street Race Challenge.
Want your free Nalsar Street Racing t-shirt? Log on to www.nalsar.com.